Price tanking is not real. If a price tank below what you expected, it probably means that you are not good enough at sourcing yet. And you will never be good enough. You will never be able to know every single brand. But with experience, you'll be able to forecast and you'll be able to know, and this is the keyword, you'll be able to know when the cost of a product is good enough, when you actually have a good deal on the product. And this is what I want to talk about in today's video, because you guys know that we have a Discord server. If you do not know, link in the description. Best place to ask any questions you may have about selling on Amazon. Best place to meet other people selling on Amazon, because networking is one of the things that is going to get you ahead, right? And so you guys know that we have a Discord server, and I talk to a lot of beginners. I talk to a lot of people that are not that are a little bit more advanced and stuff, and I see a mistake. It's a mistake that I see, and I see people complaining about price tanking, but they do not really understand why the price is tanking, and they do not really understand that when they actually sourced the product, they did not have a great price. Their cost, like the cost that they paid for that specific lead, was not necessarily great. It was not necessarily a great lead, right? But this is what we're going to talk about today. And as I said before we start, we have a Discord server, link in the description. Join us, come and out with us. And yeah, meet new people selling on Amazon. Come ask your questions if you have any questions. You can still leave comments here, ask questions here, but like, come and out with us on Discord. This is going to get you ahead for sure. All right. So the reason why I'm saying that price tanking is not real is that it's because, like, sometimes, you know, sometimes people say that there's just no way that someone had this product cheaper than they actually had it, because they had the cheaper cost, like it was available nowhere for cheaper than that. People are just selling at a loss, and it's not the case. It's not the case. You either, like, there could be a lot of reasons, but you either are not sourcing the same sale. And I'm gonna give you an example of this in a little while. But like, you either are not sourcing the same sale, and the other guys were sourcing from a sale that was actually better. You were not able to manufacture your cost. Maybe the other people had a better coupon code, better gift cards, all that stuff. Like, there's a lot of things that can play into it. But like, I have this specific example of someone that sent me a lead. I think it was last week. Someone that sent me a lead on the Discord server, and this is a brand that I knew. And the price that he was going to pay, it was profitable if he actually bought this lead at this price. But the price that he was going to pay was actually not a good deal, because like, it was probably like 25% off, 30% off, and like 10 days before, 2 weeks before, like 10 to 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks, it was actually way cheaper on another website, right? It's a brand that I really know. It's a brand that I source all the time, and it was way cheaper. It was below 50% off, like about 50% off, I should say. If you were able to stack up like a lot of stuff, and you actually know this, like you actually know to source this brand. So someone that does not know may actually buy this product at 25% off, saying that it's profitable. But the thing is that it's sure that like it's not going to be profitable for a long time, because you are not going to be able to compete with people that actually bought this product 10 days to 2 weeks ago. And the thing is that the price hasn't been, like, the price has not been adjusted yet for the offers, or the new offers that are going to come, because they haven't become available yet on Amazon, because the last sale was like 10 days to 2 weeks ago, right? So they are only going to get available in like probably 3 to 4 days, 5 days after that. The price is going to start going down, which is fine, but it's not going to be fine if you actually had the product on the second sale on the other website, right? And so this is why you really need to understand brands. This is why you really need to, you know, understand sales cycles and understand the brand at a level that you know when you actually have a great deal on a product, and that you need to monitor every single sale, right? Because if you only source here and there, you find a product and then it tanks, and you wonder why, you wonder how people can get the product that cheap. They probably get it cheaper than you, and you have no idea. And it's the same thing. I had the exact same story with someone else that sent me a lead, and it was a lead from the same brand. It was a wholesale lead, and he said, oh, I can get this product for, I think it was like, I can get this product for $8, $10. And is it a good lead? That was the question. And I said, they're like, even if like this exact product, you get it, like it's more expensive for you to buy this product wholesale than to buy it with online arbitrage. And I know that a lot of you guys want to go into wholesale because you think you're going to get cheaper price. It's not necessarily the case. It's not necessarily the case. Sometimes you can get the product way cheaper if you can time the market right, and you can go super deep. You can go as deep as if you were. It's not going to be as easy, but you can go as deep as if you were doing wholesale. So there's always somebody that can get the product cheaper than you. Just know that. And like, if you can time the market right, if you know where to source, if you look everywhere, and if you really understand the brands that you source, if you've been sourcing them for a long time, you take notes, as I said, you have your game plans and stuff, you are going to be able to get the price cheaper. But like, you will need to spend a lot of time sourcing. If you think that just by sourcing 1 hour a day, 30 minutes a day, and sourcing every single brand that exists, you're going to make a lot of money, you're never going to get an edge. You're never going to get an edge, and then you're going to be wondering why your price are always tanking, and all those other people can sell, like why those other people sell at a loss. They are not selling at a loss. They just put more work than you. They just understand the brand more than you. And yes, of course, sometimes products will tank, but like most of the time when product tanked, as I said, it's because you did a mistake, like, or something like random happened. Like I had the case for one of my leads where, you know, like the product was removed from the listing, and so the sales rank skyrocketed and nobody has sales anymore. So the sales rank, like the specific variation was removed from the main listing, right? So it's on its own listing, and I went super deep, and the price tanked. So it's something that I could have, but like it's not like the price is not just tanking because like people are selling at a loss. Most of the time it's not the case. Most of the time it's because you were not able to forecast the demand for that specific product and forecast the amount of new sellers that are going to jump on this listing. It's when price is tanking, most of the time it's your fault, and when it's not, it's something random that happens. It's not the fault of other sellers. All right, it's pretty much it. Like, just get better at sourcing. Source the same brand like watch every single sale that come. You need to look at it, especially if you want to get your knowledge up on specific brands, on specific categories. This is what you need to do, because this experience is going to help you become a better online arbitrage seller, and like you'll be able to avoid mistakes such as this one. Because if you buy this product wholesale and you see price tanking, like you're going to be super deep. This is why also wholesale is not good for beginners, because you do not have knowledge of those brands, and this is why it may be better to start with online arbitrage. So that's it for today's video. I hope it was helpful. Link in the description for the Discord. Watch these other videos on the screen right now if you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video.